why you dream, and what your brain is actually doing. Every night, you leave the world behind and enter one your own mind builds from scratch. You've flown over cities, argued with people who have been dead for years, and somehow lost your shoes in a place that doesn't exist. And when you woke up, part of you wondered, was that trying to tell me something? Act 1, the phenomenon dreaming, is one of the most universal human experiences, and one of the least understood. Every person on Earth dreams, even those who swear they don't. If you can't remember your dreams, that's a memory problem, not a dreaming problem. We spend roughly 2 hours every night in vivid mental worlds of our own construction, which adds up to about 6 full years over the course of a lifetime. 6 years of flying, falling, being chased, showing up underprepared to an exam you haven't thought about since you were 17. There's something almost embarrassing about how much time the human brain dedicates to this. And yet we still don't have a complete answer for why. What we do know is that dreaming isn't random noise. It's not your brain glitching or powering down. It's your brain doing something purposeful, something old, and something deeply tied to who you are. Act 2, the science's most vivid dreaming happens during a sleep phase called REM, rapid eye movement sleep. Your eyes dart beneath closed lids, your body becomes temporarily paralyzed, and your brain lights up in patterns startlingly similar to waking consciousness. In fact, if you were to scan a dreaming brain, you'd have trouble telling it apart from an awake one. The prefrontal cortex, your rational, self-monitoring center, goes quiet. The emotional and memory centers, the amygdala and hippocampus, go loud. This is why dreams feel so real and so strange at the same time. Your logic is offline. Your feelings and memories are in charge. Researchers at Berkeley, led by neuroscientist Matthew Walker, found that during REM sleep the brain replays emotional memories. But this time, without the stress hormones that made them painful. It's like reviewing a difficult conversation with the volume of anxiety turned way down. Walker calls this overnight therapy. Your brain is essentially trying to process the emotional residue of your experiences, to file things away, make connections, and drain the charge from things that hurt. Other research points to dreaming as a kind of rehearsal space. The threat simulation theory, developed by Finnish neuroscientist Antti Revonsuo, suggests that nightmares, being chased, falling, facing danger, exist because they gave our ancestors a safe place to practice survival. You can't be eaten by a predator in a dream, but you can learn what fear feels like and build your response to it. And then there's the creativity angle. REM sleep loosens the brain's normal associative rules, allowing ideas that would never meet while you're awake to collide. Paul McCartney heard the melody for Yesterday in a dream. The structure of benzene came to a chemist in a vision of a snake eating its own tail. Your dreaming brain is not just processing the past, it's building new things from the pieces. Act 3, what it means. So what does your dream actually mean? The honest answer is, probably not what you think, but more than you might expect. Freud's idea that dreams are encrypted messages from the unconscious, coded symbols for secret desires, has largely been set aside by modern neuroscience. But that doesn't mean dreams are meaningless. They are more like a mirror than a message. They tend to reflect what you're emotionally preoccupied with, what you haven't resolved, what your brain is still trying to make sense of. The recurring dream about the exam you're not prepared for. It's rarely about exams. It's about any situation where you feel exposed, evaluated, not ready. The person who shows up in your dream decades after they left your life. Your brain hasn't forgotten what that relationship meant. It's still doing the math. Dreaming is your brain's way of being human, messy, searching, relentlessly trying to make meaning out of experience. It evolved not as a quirk, but as infrastructure, a nightly ritual of repair, rehearsal, and reinvention that has been running in the background of human life since long before we had words for it. Tonight, when you close your eyes, pay attention to what follows. What your dreaming mind chooses to revisit might be the most honest thing it ever tells you.